Well, good evening to you, Vicki. Good evening to you, Rick. As expected, it was a very emotional day here. Remember, this was a firefighter that was just 53 years old, a husband and a father who went to work on a Saturday morning and never made it home. Today, he was honored for his dedication to that family as well as his family at the firehouse.
When I am called to duty, God, wherever flames may rage, give me strength to save a life. I want to feel my calling to give the best in me. And if according to your will, I have to lose my life, bless with your protecting hand my children and my wife.
On Thursday, firefighters from across Kentucky honored Sergeant Tom Petschke. The Ballardsville firefighter died Saturday while on a call in Oldham County. Petschke was just 53 and had served with the department for about a decade. His chief remembered him as a constant.
Tom would travel, and it would never fail that I would receive a call saying, "Chief, I'm sorry I'm not there," never realizing that just that simple act made him present.
Petschke, who volunteered with the department, was praised not only for his dedication to his department and community, but his wife and 2 children. Sergeant Stephen Sauerbach is a close family friend.
I can't count the instances that Tom made time to tell me about Megan's dance recitals, or how she was doing great at her new job, or how often he would make time to brag about Matthew being a hard worker, an Eagle Scout, and an engineering student at UK.
Petschke's son was a pallbearer, helping to bring his father's flag-draped coffin outside where he was given a hero's farewell. There was the ringing of the bell, the passing of his helmet, allowing his brothers on the department to hold on to him just one more time, and then finally, a last call.
This is the last and final call for Sergeant Tom Petschke.
It was an emotional moment, knowing this would not be the only call to go unanswered.
From my position where I could watch the family and think of how they feel to call down the hall to their dad, and he's not going to answer either.
Fellow firefighters pledge the family will always be a part of theirs, and that Tom Petschke will forever be remembered, not just as a hero, but as a guy who always answered the call.
The Petschke way of doing things better than it should be and leaving things better than you found them.
And back here live tonight, I want to let you know the 24/7 Honor Guard continues not far from here at a funeral home tonight. That's where Sergeant Petschke's body will remain until Sunday when he is escorted home. A funeral is set for Monday in his native New York, and Rick, Vicki, most of his department from Ballardsville will be there. Reporting in Crestwood tonight, I'm Lauren Adams, WLKY News.